Hello, I'm Bo Vogelai. I am a student at Chatham State College. I am graduating in May 2019, so right around the corner. And today, my objective for this video is to share with some fellow students and other educators out there some useful online websites that might make your classroom more meaningful in relation to science and health. I'm enrolled in EDCI 632, middle school and elementary methods for science and health. And I've done some investigating and have some things I want to share with you today. I'm going to talk about two programs that I found online. They're pretty easy to use. One I know has been around for a while, and I experienced it as a student, and I think it keeps developing into something a bit better. And the other one I investigated through today after having a conversation with my high school biology teacher in the school district I work in. And we visit all the time as a curriculum team in hopes, with all the changes that we've had in science in recent years and our turnover in our school district, that we can have our students prepared for a language when they reach high school and be familiar with some programs and vocabulary and content before they get up to that next level. So got a lot of information with you that I'm going to share today. Again, my goal is to share materials, visuals, websites, maybe a way of thinking to help enhance science education and make it more meaningful for students. So I have a few tabs open up that I'm going to start with today. Well, the first website I want to look at is this certified website made for educators to use for free to help enhance education. And there's a lot of things in here that are not just for science. As you see, as I scroll up, there's other subjects as well, but I'm just going to focus on the science today. And for the sake of this video and to talk about some next generation science standards and some STEM ways of thinking and ways to bring that into the classroom, I'm going to focus on earth science for the sake of this presentation and some similar standards that can help give you hopefully a meaningful or make this video meaningful to you. In earth science, when I go in here, I'm going to go and I'm going to select earth's minerals and rocks. So let's say we're planning a unit and you find out as a young educator that you need to implement these next generation science standards. And I have those up for us here. And, oh, that's the wrong tab. And your three cores here are cross-cutting concepts, core ideas, and science and engineering practices. And the more familiar you come with that, basically, there's a few keys to make science more meaningful. And what you want to have is you want to be cross-curricular, because especially in the middle school setting, I'm working with my ELA teacher and math teacher, and we're trying to make these meaningful units that engage our students in all subjects. So the more we do that in science, the better we can hook these students. And that's a common language you'll see in some programs' way to teach the next generation science standards and in STEM education as well. We want to hook the students. Another term you might hear is phenomena or project-based learning, all things to increase students' experiences and make learning meaningful to them. You want to provide the opportunity to see models, make models, investigate, learn from mistakes, and more to make the meaning more meaningful for the student. So going back to the mineral identification, as I'm here, I have a lot of choices on this website. And we're going to go to identification first, because what we're going to think about is trying to plan a unit to meet or to incorporate some STEM and to have next generation science standards and still have a meaningful lesson for your students. We're going to be talking about the earth, the impact on the environment, the resources we have. So we might need to know a little bit of earth history before. And if not, this website is very good at helping us along the way. So I like that this can be user-friendly for students. It also is for us teachers, especially trying to learn more about it. So if I go into the mineral identification section of this website, It gives me a lot of different possibilities. And the one thing I want to make sure that I don't forget today is that if you're already implementing technology in the classroom and other programs, one we do is we're a Google school, and I have Google Classroom here, and you can go in and check my homeroom, and I can create assignments and use all these different programs to cross a lot of concepts for my students and to integrate other ideas and things as well. This is a PBIS lesson I recently did. You can create these assignments and post them to this website. Students really enjoy that. It makes it more meaningful for them. I have a space science project on here that a few students have turned in already. Some emailed it, but it gives them another option and avenue to make learning more meaningful for them. So all of this can be hooked up through that if you share with your classes through Google Classroom. This can be student friendly. This can be used to engage students. This can be used as a bell ringer. This can be used for the bulk of a lesson. This page can be assigned to the students, which I really like. One thing that is a big philosophy of mine is I get sixth grade students who come into my classroom who want to be good at science. Maybe they are good at science. We need to make sure in the field that we're not only grading vocabulary. Because some people are great at science, just maybe an ELA concept is making it more difficult for them. So I really like that this website, if I see physical properties and I don't know enough about physical properties, the students can click on physical properties and get taken to more information about the physical properties of what they might need to know for this course. So that is something I really like. I think that gives the students a chance to learn more about things that are meaningful to them instead of being cautious because they might not know what words mean. We shouldn't be assessing that often in science. That's philosophy of mine. Really like this. My high school teacher uses this at an upper level. I think it could be incorporated into all levels, especially considering that you can line it up with your standards and you can make it meaningful for the age you are teaching. And this absolutely goes along with some things we need to be teaching our middle school level learners. The main purpose of this website is really to give teachers resources, help engage students, maybe make technology easier for people to use. I don't see many distractions with pop-ups or ads, so I think it's school friendly. I think they've done a fantastic job. The possibilities can be endless depending on your technology skills with this website. If I was going to start using this in my classroom today, I would probably start with using it as an introduction or a bell ringer or a way to push my high-level learners if they're already completing their tasks before maybe the bulk of the class. The text may be higher level for some classrooms. I realize that. But as we move towards individualized instruction and group work and moving at your pace, I think it's important to have these things in the classroom. So I think it can be used a lot of different ways. I think it shows that it's going to give you opportunities to take things to the next level. This video is going to sample models, which will give the kids a chance to then have a better understanding of how to make their own. And I think those things are going to help make the next generation science standards better. It's bringing in technology into the classroom, which is always great. So I want to say that I think this is a great website as a starter. It's free. Teachers, you should go check it out, see if there's a way you can implement it into the classroom. I wouldn't say it's enough for this to be your curriculum. That's my thoughts on this website. Thank you for tuning in. I got another one coming shortly on another program soon.